It began in earnest in January, Ukraine launching drone strikes against Russia's vital oil and gas facilities. In recent weeks, Kyiv's campaign has stepped up, targeting refineries further and further inside Russia itself, and forcing some of them to halt production. Ukrainian one-way drones have attacked 12 separate oil refineries scattered across Russia, from St. Petersburg in the north right down to Krasnodar in the south. Together they account for 10% of Russia's entire processing capacity. The largest attack was against Rosneft's plant at Ryazan. It refines nearly 13 million tonnes of crude a year, nearly 6% of the country's total. It had to shut down 2 refining units after a drone strike set them on fire. Novoshakhtinsk's refinery in Russia's southern Rostov region is a favourite target. It's been hit 4 times since the war began, the latest attack earlier this month. It produces fuels for Russia's export market, but had to suspend production after several downed drones fell on the plant. One of the most successful Ukrainian strikes happened near the city of Nizhny Novgorod, around 270 miles east of Moscow. The Norsy plant was Russia's 4th largest, producing 10% of its gasoline, about 5 million tonnes, along with diesel and aviation fuel. But a Ukrainian drone strike damaged its crude distillation unit, meaning the refinery's production was cut in half. Then there was the attack on a huge refinery at Kirishi, up towards the Gulf of Finland, one of the top 2 refineries in Russia. Ukrainian drones have repeatedly targeted this plant, but so far the Russians have managed to defend it. Another plant hit was the Syzran oil refinery, one of 3 in the Samara region that Ukraine's SBU intelligence agency said it attacked. The refinery, which was set on fire, is southeast of Moscow and 500 miles from Ukrainian territory. Then more recently, Kyiv turns its attention to the Slavyansk refinery in Krasnodar, sending in a swarm of attack drones at 3 a.m, the 6th attack that Ukraine launched in a week. Finally, Ukraine's GUR spy agency said it was behind an attack that damaged a petrochemical plant at Kaluga, 85 miles from Moscow. The refinery, which makes solvents and fuel oil, was targeted by 4 drones at 4 a.m. The UAVs were shot down, but one fell on the plant, causing a fire. These continuing attacks are designed to cut Russia's oil exports, a prime source of war funding for the Kremlin. They also impact the supply of fuel and lubricants to the military. But they've also caused a rise in prices at the pump. In parts of western Russia, the price of gasoline has risen to a 6-month high. President Zelensky's chief of staff, Andriy Yermak, said Ukraine was fighting everything that finances Russia's army and the war. But these attacks also have a global impact. Oil prices worldwide jumped by 2%. The US is known to be wary of imposing sanctions on Russia that could cause spikes in world fuel prices. The question then is, how far will Ukraine go in its energy war? And what balance will it have to strike between its military aims and relations with its allies? Simon Newton, Forces News. Thanks for watching. For more from Forces News, like and subscribe to our channel.